It's for last minute piss.
I'm good.
No more last minute piss then.
Go now or
All right.
forever hold your piss.
All right, from now on you have to hold it in. So, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the party, making their way through the Nightmare Forest, lost in its nightmare labyrinth, whatever magics held you within,
Thanks for that.
eventually found yourselves facing against a Jabberwock.
And lovely to see you as well.
However, within the fight, you realize that whatever its existence was being, its physical manifestation was being shifted to where what you could see was not its true location, and its physical body was somewhere else. Through an intense battle event, one party member specifically getting an intense beatdown, eventually felling the beast, until the beast turned into an old man seen previously in a nightmare the night before, as well as Sora, who had taken a majority of the beating. You realize through slight investigation appeared to be a machine. Through a complicated rest of thoughts and whatever conversations may have been, you all managed to finally reach the other side of the Nightmare Forest. To which Sora heard a faint tune as he left the forest, but was able to leave it just as everybody else was. And now you find yourselves staring at some denser patches of trees ahead, but very plainly able to see who knows how far, mountains climbing into the branches of the great tree that creates the sky.
I'm trying to remember exactly what brought us to the.
There was the altercation between the Court of Sun and the Court of Moon,
Right.
and so the representatives told you to seek out the Dragon Court and gain their assistance in getting rid of the scientist creating all of the abominations.
Right. Okay. And the Dragon Court is
living within the Topless Mountains.
That's what I thought.
Stop laughing at Topless Mountains, Audrey.
I mean, you're the one who named it that.
Peakless Mountains. Is that better?
Bro, you're
No, it's Topless Mountains. We know this already.
It's already canonized.
You can't uncanonize that, dog.
I literally can.
I swear, I thought it was the Topless Mountains we were going to.
Not Peakless Mountains. Anyway, I will call them Topless Mountains without your nature infesting my mind. But no, following the map, which the map acts sort of like a compass. As you tilt and turn, it stays directly locked in this direction, so you know sort of the path that you need to be taking.
Okay.
I know before we kind of gave Sora some time to just kind of contemplate the new realization that has occurred.
Right. Yeah, I think we were.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember. Okay.
So I assume some time has passed since we initially...
Yeah, you guys had your rest, and you just spent you took your rest, and then you just spent it was only like 15 minutes until you were able to exit the Nightmare Forest.
Hmm.
So it hasn't been very long since you took your rest.
Okay.
So we're just now leaving the
Nightmare
edge
Forest.
of the Nightmare
Yeah.
Forest. Okay.
Yes.
Still
You've
headed towards
just
the direction of the Topless Mountains.
Yes.
Who would you say would have the map likely?
I believe Eonkath had the map.
Hello.
Eon Cat, are we going the right way?
Let me check. I checked the map.
Yes, it is leading you a little bit zigzag through some of the trees, but mostly it's pointing you directly at the mountains.
Just like me.
What was that?
Said just like him, mostly straight. Just the knowing nod from Audrey.
Despite mild deviations, we are on track.
Well, that's good then. Shall we continue forth, or...
Absolutely.
Alright.
We go.
Yeah, we go.
Alright.
We continue.
Alright,
Unless we see
you-
anything else, like, interesting, like, along the way.
I mean, you all can make perception checks as you all make your way
Heck
towards the mountains.
I didn't even prepare my dice set. I'm fake fan.
Fake fan, fake fan,
Fake fan.
fake D&D nerd doesn't even have his dice out. As I get my dice out,
Oh my god.
I'm actively getting my dice out. Also, I bought more dice. I don't have them with me. I wait for them to be delivered, but they're new Critical Role dice.
Nice. I have enough dice now to where, like, to get the specific set I need, I have to dump all of them out and then just put the ones I won't use back in the bag.
I have, like,
Yeah.
a little separate bag I keep all my D20s in.
In other words, oh no, my lobster is too juicy. Oh no.
My steak is too
My
buttery.
steak is too buttery.
I love those memes. Like, God, my wife keeps annoying me about like what food I want to eat, and she's just too hot.
Right. Oh no.
Oh no.
Perception.
Yes, perception check for anybody who would like to make it.
It's 11.
Oh, 11 too. Let's go.
I might as well
High
give it a
five,
shot.
high five.
The paladins be together.
The
Might as well give it a
paladins,
shot.
truly.
Oh, that's a nat one. Never mind. I don't see
Oh,
shit.
God.
Well,
I'm
Wow. Okay, we are
looking
going
at the
off
ground.
All right,
Sora?
what'd you get? What'd you
Great
get, Sora?
start. I believe Sora would be very distracted, so I'm not even going to.
That is
Oh,
very fair. I do not blame you in
Uh,
the slightest.
That's fair, honestly. Yeah.
I'm wondering if Zinc would be actively doing, considering Zinc now is contemplating the idea of their best friend being a robot.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So we'll say Zinc will
I mean,
not
it makes
be
the plan
making.
easier.
Zinc will not be making a perception check. For now, as they are also like contemplating their thoughts on things. But you all slowly make your way, coming into somewhat open clearings, a vibrancy of different flowers and multicolored moss across some trees. Finding some open patches, maybe like a solid mile where there is just no trees. It's almost like a mini open plain. And you find yourselves you couldn't really tell the distance of the mountains because they're so massive. You're seeing the top above the trees, and even in that open plain, that like mile open area, it was still difficult to tell when you would be reaching the base of the mountains. And through the winding walking, you do hear some distant screeches and noises. Some of the plants eventually, like Ian, Cuth, and Basil, you're both looking out, and as you're looking, you go underneath this canopy, and a plant just kind of some like this fragrance onto both of you, and you kind of cough for a second as it kind of catches you off guard. But other than those noises, nothing seems to be coming to you. Kenshi, this shit's weird. The stuff you're used to, like this, you maybe heard of the Feywild and Fey realm in your world. You've never seen of it. Like the name has maybe crossed your path. So now, like walking through and fully taking in a walk, shit's weird. You've been in creepy forests before, so the Nightmare Forest was a little off-putting and different, but this is very weird. But while within the domain of sunlight, it never really gets to nighttime. The sun stays glowing. It stays lighter, which can be beneficial or detrimental to certain people or monsters. But as you continue walking, after about 5 to 6 hours, eventually you see maybe another mile out. The trees have stopped completely, and another mile out is the base of the mountains. You keep going forward. Basil and Yunkath, the 11 is high enough to be able. You see what looks to be a path that will help you more easily climb into the mountains and get higher up. Possibly it was a preset path.
All right.
All right. Wonderful.
Eventually making... Oh, go ahead.
No, apologize. Keep going, keep rolling.
Eventually making your way to the base of a mountain and going up the path brings you very slowly and gingerly around the outside and brings you in between two mountains, so you're going deeper into the mountains themselves. And from afar, it was difficult to tell because the colors were so similar. But now that you're up close, you can tell a distinct difference between the pure white ivory rock and the very slight off gray of the rock. You can see now that there is mountains directly in front of you that are maybe only 500, 600 feet tall. And as it continues further, they just grow by hundreds of feet. Every time further and further you go in, they just slowly grow until eventually they're a mile tall, and then 2 miles tall. Until eventually you're looking in after about 30 minutes, winding up this path, slowly going a little further in, slowly turning, going across. You find like an old set bridge that looks sketchy as fuck. But through a slight slowing of pace, you realize it has some sort of magically set stones, so it's not falling in its entirety. Though it definitely is in disrepair.
What is the
Slowly.
does the like? Because I'm assuming we're just right. We just arrive at the bridge or?
I say, yeah, you just arrived at the bridge, but you haven't fully crossed yet, but you've probably done very easy and basic like stress tests, just like stepping on a stone, stepping back, throwing a rock onto it, and it didn't completely crumble, looking and seeing runes across the side of some stones. But you haven't fully crossed it yet. You haven't crossed the bridge yet. You're just at a very sketchy bridge.
Okay.
Shall we test the strength of this bridge?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Probably.
I should go first, considering one, I'm fairly lightweight, and two, if it does collapse, I could just fly.
Fly. Yes.
This is incredibly true. Just, of course, be very careful, alright?
I shall, ladies.
All right, roll a d100 for me.
100?
D100.
Why?
Yeah.
Damn, alright, wait, I'll just have to use this.
What could possibly happen to this bridge from 100?
1D. Not 1,000. 100. That'd be fucking funny.
5.
5.
Wow.
Huh.
Interesting.
You slowly start to step across the bridge. And when it's shoddy, I mean it's heavy rectangular bricks that maybe when it was brand new, set right next to each other and created a perfect scene. But now there's been so much time, and whether it is wind erosion over however long or whatever rain may have come, the stones now no longer sit next to each other and have curves and have about an inch gap between each of these 3 feet long stones. And the actual framework also seems to be slightly thinner than the bridge is wide, the actual supporting beams. Though there seems to be some runic enchantment on the stones themselves that either hold it together or decrease weight or something. However, as you begin to walk, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay. That'd be a 15.
15. You are walking across as when you step, your foot gets caught in one of those inch wide, like you are too busy checking ahead and listing, your foot gets caught in that inch wide gap. And as it gets caught, it pushes the stones apart just enough that whatever enchantment holding it together had been weakened over who knows how long, to the point that the stone's moving just enough, the enchantment fails. And you are quickly able to slip out and start flying before the stones pinch together, trapping your foot and pulling you down with the bridge. And as you fly up, the stones crash together. The supporting pillar immediately crumbles apart, and all of the stones of the bridge fall into this gorge that drops maybe about 60, 70 feet into a lot of small, just jutting stalagmites. Or equivalent, just small jutting points.
Well, that is unfortunate. Eoncath, was that the only direction it was pointing us towards, or are we able to get it to redirect? To us,
Get the map to
reroute us?
recalculate.
Recalculating.
Consult the paper.
You look at the map, and looking at it, you actually do watch the dotted line. There is the dotted line that continues if you want to try to find a way over the bridge, but there is a secondary, lighter line, as if it is a alternate route, but you have no idea whether this route would. You imagine this route is going to be filled with something more intense than crossing this. So you can leave. You could go to somewhere else. You could follow the extra path, but it's going to be more challenging than whatever the bridge had to offer.
I knew I should have kept that broom.
Do you not have your broom on you?
No, I sold it for 32 charisma.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so
Sold a
only
lot
two
of
of us
shit.
can fly now.
I sold a
Okay,
lot of
great.
shit to get a lot of shit.
Yeah, you did.
Have we already tested to see if we're able to carry each other across using what we have to be able to fly across?
Now, Kenshi obviously can fly. Kenshi is very strong. Sora can fly thanks to the staff. Thanks to the staff. The Zinc would be no issue. Basil would be capable of getting across. The main issue is Eonkath and his armor.
Hello, I'm in plate mail.
Yep.
Even with Sora and Kenshi, it's gonna be a bit.
Oh, yeah.
All our eyes drift towards Eoncath as we
That
all
it-
come to this realization.
Just like, okay, we got you, you're good, oh, you got my name wrong. Okay.
Shit.
Well, I guess the second route.
Long way it is, I guess.
How wide is this gorge?
The gorge, the bridge was spanned across about 200 feet.
Oh shit!
And
Okay.
you were maybe you had gotten a fourth of the way across before the bridge had collapsed.
You just build a new bridge.
No big.
I cast 9th level repair or mending.
I mean, I suppose only real option is to take the alternate route, or else young cat would have no way across.
It appears so.
Sora, your little Fey dragon in your pocket kind of climbs out and looks at you, and you just hear kind of as it climbs out of your pocket and jumps onto the ground. As it jumps onto the ground, this tiny, elongated neck, very tiny body, very large wings, and very rail thin tail and arms and legs grows until it is about the size of a medium-sized dog.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
Was it always able to do that?
No.
And it
My
looks over
awareness.
to Zinc and calls out, and the one comes out of Zinc's jacket and also grows to be about the size of a small dog.
Huh.
Do you think perhaps they're offering their help here with getting Eoncath across?
can they even understand us?
It would appear so.
Interesting.
They're both just like tilting head and just...
Having fun clearing out your phlegm?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm more kind of shocked right now with that. I was not expecting that. Okay.
Hey, remember, it can do this at any point in time. Don't leave it alone at the house.
Imagine the zoomies.
Oh my god.
Oh well, considering they have breath weapons,
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
and one of them has they almost if they had rolled high enough animal handling when they got him, one of them would have had plasma breath weapon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you got the lightning breath weapon. Zing has the fire breath weapon. One of them was plasma.
No, other way around. I got fire. She got lightning.
She got lightning. Okay, never mind. I supercharged Sora with the lightning. It's like when Thor hit Iron Man, charged the battery to 300% in the first fucking Marvel movie.
Supercharged Sora.
Well, I suppose if they are offering to help out, then we can try our original plan.
I suppose so.
How are we gonna convey to them that we want them to help us get across?
Both of them are immediately going to like jump and almost like skitter around, like skitter up Eonkoth, and each one just like wraps around either of his arms. Like they're like wrapped around their arms, their wings splayed out.
Oh,
So you know,
Suppose like that.
and their heads are sitting right next to yours, Eonkoth.
So they can understand.
So you two can understand what we're talking about? Because there's been no indication about this. Can I get a head shake, yes or no?
Oh. Well, that's certainly helpful.
That was a sound.
It made the sound
deserve
and
after this.
head shook at the same time.
Your camera is off.
My camera ain't off, but my camera was on.
Yeah,
It's not showing up for me.
Everyone's camera's on except for
On.
Sora and yours.
Yeah, on my screen
is
it's
it
not
on now?
showing. Nope.
Oh. What the
That's
fuck?
weird.
Discord
Wait,
being
are.
try clicking on and
I
off
cast turn it off and on again.
It was fixed.
Oh well.
There we go, though.
Is it
Yeah, that was
All right.
good.
Jack
Yeah, just
Robin, thank you for the hydrate.
Alright. Away, I guess. Don't tear me asunder.
Alright, well, Sora, I guess you help carry Zink across and I'll help Lady Shen.
Well,
Oh, dude.
you two will have to work with the tiny dragons also to get Eonkoth across. They will not be able to do it on their own. It was with you two, Eonkoth
Wait.
still would have been a struggle.
Okay.
How the fuck are you
So then
wearing
how-
this?
I'm plate mail. It can't be that heavy.
I'm
But like I
can
my
you
struggle
that many
it would
people carrying you.
Plate mail's like
but
40 to 50 pounds, and I'm like a 200-pound dude.
Yeah, but you know, age
That'll do it.
increases your weight, you know.
Since
Sure.
when?
Since now.
I've never
Now,
seen
bitch.
like I see frail ass old people all the fucking time.
Well, obviously,
I see motherfuckers that lose fight with linoleum floors. Like,
well, okay. Well, yeah, Sora is able to bring Zink across. Kenshi is able to now. Kenshi, how do you bring Basil across? Do you like bridal carry?
Do you do the of the people, by the people, for the people eagle, just both hands, hands to shoulder, up and away?
I don't know. I guess because I was thinking like she would more or less like. How do I describe it? Like
You can
like
roleplay
how
it
you
out
would
if you
like how you would carry a backpack like on the front end instead of like on your back, like carry it that way. How she kind of like wrap her
Koala bear.
koala bear. Yeah, she kind of koala bear
in a
herself.
dress.
I guess, yeah, she kind of koala bear herself, like.
Or are
on my
you gonna
chest, like.
are you gonna backpack Basil?
But he has wings, though.
I was about to say, I have
Yeah,
wings
but
on my back, so can't really
Yeah,
work
so
that
you-
way.
difficult.
So you backpack Basil, so she's holding on, and your back, like your chest, is on her back. Either way,
Or that. I don't know.
Jetpacking. Okay.
yeah. So either jetpacking or koala bear.
Or
Yeah, one of the-
or just both shoulders up and away. You got the talons for it, dog.
I do
Yeah.
have the talents for it. I'm sorry about this. No, I don't think it would work for. Okay. If we're gonna be pedantic, it would not work out that way for the type of bird that Kenshi is. Secretary birds don't have that kind of feet. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So, no.
Well, however you do eventually get Basil across in the slight awkwardness of being pressed that close and holding on that tight as it may be, flying across. Sora, you come back to help the heavily flapping tiny Fey dragons, or now dog Fey dragons, to help Ion. And Ionkath, you're like kind of arms out, just like T-pose, being floated across, just legs dangling. As just they're both just flapping intensely, and like Sora, you're not really like, you're more giving the forward momentum while the dragons are just doing the upward momentum. So you just have Sora just slowly pushing you forward.
All right.
Well,
But eventually you do land on the opposite side of this gorge. The one of the small dragon immediately jumps back into Sora's pocket, while the other one like stays clung on for a moment and just like is looking around Ionka's face, just like sniffing, and then jumps back into the cloak, shrinking back down into Zink's jacket.
So earlier when you said about the size of a medium-sized dog, give me an example of like a breed of dog you're talking
Yeah.
Like
What is a
like-
medium-sized dog to you?
like smaller, like maybe a little smaller than like a cocker spaniel.
That is a small dog.
Yeah, that's a small.
Okay, then sorry,
Cocker
sorry.
spaniels
Small
are small
dog.
dogs, my
Okay,
man.
sorry. Sorry, I've not had
Like-
that many dogs in my life.
like this maybe.
We'll say
a German Shepherd is like a medium dog.
okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll say they're the size of a small dog.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
cocker spaniel size to now
Yeah.
again butterfly.
Yes.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
jumps at Sora full sized and going. "Wow, wow."
Fucking FNAF 2 Foxy jump scares at him.
I just imagine it leaping forward, like still being dog sized, Sora flinching back a little bit, expecting like it to land on top of him, and then just shrinking into his pocket. Like, oh,
Right out of the pocket, and it sits now like its front legs like hanging over, its back wings tucked in, and it's just like sitting out, like just head out.
I immediately give it a treat for that.
You give it one like the Basil's original.
I think
Oh,
I'm just. I mean, do I have any?
I mean, Basil's right there.
Mrs. Stern, can I borrow one of your original treats for
Borrow?
for for my little friend here for a job well
How you
done?
gonna
As I'm
borrow
giving
a
a little.
French fry?
Oh my god, he said it again. Well, how is he gonna borrow a fry?
Basil hands one of the caramels to you.
Thank you.
Yes, they both did a very good job. That ended up being very helpful.
You open it up and like put it over top, like put it in front of the tiny dragon, and it like opens its mouth, but because of its size, it's like about the size of its jaw, and so like it's just like head up, flame breath just going, so it's melting the caramel, so it like drips in.
That's adorable.
But you
Wait, I forgot size wise.
yeah, you begin to continue your way throughout the mountain pass, up some more winding paths, an hour past the bridge. Eventually, the path begins to get less and less noticeable or visible until eventually you are just walking on straight mountain rock. And there's no defined path, no clear direction to be going. There are like levels you can see higher up that are like flatter, but you don't know if they are flat because they are a path or just generations of things of just how it formed, however these mountains are considered to be formed in the Feywild.
Hmm.
In my pocket.
Yeah, Basil is like, we're walking. She's admiring the sights, and just I'm sure she's doing great because like she just has her like little sheep hooves like out and just
Yeah, you're. This is very nice. Like this is almost like your territory. You're used like your hooves are made for this sort of stuff.
she definitely takes the lead. except Kath, of course, is still ahead of her just because, well, he's leading us with the map.
I'm doing my best to play the part of the 90s movie dad who's trying to figure out the giant ass paper map in the road trip that the family's going on.
You're just Goofy in a Goofy movie.
Absolutely.
A Goofy movie is just a normal movie to me.
This is just a sliver of my fucked up and twisted mind.
See, I want the fucked up and twisted meme, but I want it to be the opposite. Like they take this horrible thing. This is just a glimpse into my happy and whimsical mind. But you do see like higher up near what looks like to be the peak of the mountain you are at least on right now is maybe only like 40-50 feet up. If you guys would like to try and climb up there to get a better viewpoint of the area, because currently past this point you're getting hard, like it almost seems like there's this rim of mountains that you were like walking alongside, so you haven't really been able to get much closer in the past couple minutes.
I guess I could
would
try.
definitely start climbing up there because I'm just
I'm in my element.
Do you
or
have
at the very least, I
something...
can also like fly up a little bit.
Hold on, I'm looking at because
I know I have sure-footed, but that doesn't really.
that's for being
It's for not being knocked prone.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'll say Basil, I'll say with time, like just like a couple minutes, she's able to start climbing. I guess because Zinc is easily able to just run up the wall, like climb up the wall, because of Monk. So if anybody was to just try and climb up, it would be Ian Kath.
Yippee.
Make a
Yippee.
heavily armored
Maybe we
man
need
in
to
the
get you a broom.
mountains.
Yeah.
The idea of just seeing him looking up at the sheer cliff.
All right, make
Looking up,
an
just-
athletics check for
21.
me, Ian Kath. 21. Very capable. And Basil, make an athletics check with advantage because of your hooves.
My hooves.
Hughes.
Your hooves.
Jeez.
That's cool. Athletics. 13.
13. I'll say it's not like incredibly steep, so it's not difficult. You like slip a little bit sometimes, but Kenshi is going up right next to you. So you're kept near the mountain. Eventually, you go to this flatter section, and you look over top, and you now can see you're maybe about a fifth of the way to the branches of the massive tree that creates the sky. And looking over this set of mountains, which is maybe now about 2 to 3 miles up from sea level or the ground where you had started. Looking past, you see now mountains that are shifting very slowly, but you watch as certain mountains are slowly growing and sometimes sliding to the side, while other mountains are shrinking and merging into other mountains, and then their heights combining, or other massive mountains splitting into smaller sets of mountains, and it's just shifting spikes and mounds across the area in front of you.
Well, this gives a new definition to rolling hills.
Oh my fucking god.
She
Oh
totally is
no,
just like,
the cliff explodes.
Oh my god. Oh no, rock slide.
Oh no.
whenever she says that, she definitely lets out like a little proud chuckle to herself.
It's okay. Kenshi thinks it's hilarious. He is chuckling.
What does a Kenshi chuckle sound like?
What does a Kenshi? Just that. Just. Pretty much.
Wonderful.
But as you all are staring at these rolling mountains, first, Sora, you feel like the slightly moving Fey dragon in your pocket suddenly just goes stiff, staring a direction, and then immediately dive into your jacket pocket.
And I look in said direction.
Make a perception check for me.
Perceppies. Let's do you. Uh, 26.
26. You look in that direction. And at the same time as you're doing this, like simultaneously, Kenshi, you hear your own voice in your head.
Boy.
And you hear it say, "There are eyes on us." As Sora, you look out and you see a figure. It's hard to make out details. They are on a distant peak, and right as you notice them, a mountain rolls in front of where they are standing.
I believe we are being watched.
What?
I
What? What do you mean? Did you see someone?
Could be wrong, but I believe I did see a figure off in the distance. Only for a moment.
I have a feeling too that there are eyes watching us. Somehow.
Hmm.
I believe we need to keep moving.
Agreed.
All right. Where does the map point us to next then?
Looking at the map, you see it leads you a little bit further ahead and starts to lead you a little ways down to head further into these slowly rolling mountains. Sora, keeping an eye out with your 26 perception, and Zinc now also keeping an eye out with her passive perception. We'll see, what is she? Oh yeah, that's a 35.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
I rolled a natural 19 for Zinc.
Wow.
Um,
Can I also keep
Yeah.
a lookout on things since I just
Go.
had my own voice tell me that shit's
Yeah,
watching
make a perception check.
me?
I feel like we'd all be trying to watch for stuff just because we've
Yeah,
been
everybody
told that.
everybody can make a perception check.
Fair
I
enough.
think Zink will get the highest, but
21.
All
I got a
I am
14.
rolling bad today. I got a
Same.
7.
7.
Yep.
7, 14, 21, 25, and 35. You all continue. Kenshi, pretty distracted from hearing your own voice. You don't know why. Basil, you're just getting used to being in the mountains, and being able to, walk a little more normally. You're just like an old time of walking that you were not expecting to go back to. Eonkath,
Yep.
you can definitely feel the presence of eyes on you. Just your many years of working with people and being in crowds, you know very well the feeling of somebody that you don't know where and you don't know why is looking at you. Sora, you see glimpses of a person right as a mountain rolls by. You feel, and at one point you feel like you're about to see a full body, but then the mountain underneath you splits and you kind of lower down as you look back and the person is gone. You all watch Zinc look around, then track something for a little bit, and then immediately start looking as if she lost it. And is continuously looking around until suddenly, you all hear, "Looking for somebody."
Where
You
does
turn-
that voice come from?
Kind of all around. You don't see a specific person. What brings you into the land of the Topless Mountains?
Oh, what's the people we're looking for again?
The Dragon Court.
We're just passing through to see the Dragon Court.
Interesting. You wish to see the Court of Dragons.
Indeed.
Well, and a mountain kind of in your path suddenly splits as walking towards you, and as he walks towards you, you see the mountain itself is rolling with him to create his path walking. You see slick back, pure white hair, pure white eyes, him big smile, hands in his pockets, this very, very finely made like vestments and jacket as he walks towards you. What is with those what's
Is
that
he
look?
pretty?
I was waiting for that.
He is
She heard
very
white.
good.
She heard white hair, and she heard
up!
her fucking smile.
He is very good looking, but as he grins, his teeth are spikes, like it's the like jagged teeth, and he goes, "I just so happen to know the meeting place of the council, and
Insight
was headed
check.
there myself."
How tall is he?
Go ahead.
Yes.
He's about 6 foot. I'd say 6'5", 6'6". Make an insight check.
He's tall.
He's taller than me.
17.
It's been a hot second.
Oh Jesus! I got 18.
Roll
I
what?
also wish to.
Insight check to make sure he's not just some fucking rando.
I just think he's hot, apparently.
Oh my god, why am I rolling so bad today?
Also, you said he has sharp teeth, as if that wasn't also hot.
I mean, that's not a deal breaker.
It's not.
I never
though.
said that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I never said that was
It's a
that was
16
taking
in
away
total.
from.
Okay, it's just the way you said it, because like he's very handsome, but he has sharp teeth. Like, okay.
No, I'm saying that
Okay,
as an added detail.
Okay, go.
Brother, we're rolling into Halloween. It's monster fucking season.
You're goddamn right.
You got your permit? You got your permit?
Goddamn right.
You can tell all of you except Sora, because I'm assuming Sora did not get high with your thinking.
I got
You're saying
12.
12. Everybody else, you got above a 15. You can tell he knows where the location of the place is. But going there, he probably wasn't going there until he heard you were going there. But he knows where it is. He's just sitting there, hands in his pockets, just.
And
Why do you need to see the Dragon Court?
we have something we must discuss with them. And who are you exactly?
Oh. Sorry. My apologies. My name is Corvalt. But feel free to call me Cor, K, Vault. Whatever you wish.
Okay.
All right.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. I assume Primaterial Plane?
Yes.
Very interesting. We haven't gotten a lot of other planar visitors recently, ever since that madman near the tree started making a ruckus. Here, follow me. I'll bring you to the court. And he turns around and starts walking.
Well,
Do we
yeah.
trust?
I mean, I would assume that we probably would run into someone that would have known about the Dragon Core, or at least someone that would be around nearby. So, how do you all feel about it?
Best lead. Well, besides the map.
I mean, is he walking in the direction we need to go?
I checked them out.
You check, and the map is like slowly shifting along with the mountains, but as he walks and the mountain starts to roll with him to create his path, it slowly starts to shift in the way he's going.
As he's doing this, is there any way to tell if he's a god or something? We've had a lot of it, like accidental interactions with gods before, so I'm like,
make an insight check. Make a separate insight check to tell his demeanor.
Why does my dice hate me today? I've been getting like everything lower than a 10 on my dice.
Oh,
Just the one die or all of them?
I've been trying different ones and it keeps changing. All of them have been doing the same shit.
But by the way, Trent, you do
Some
get
high
the
in total.
the fashion sense thing that we had talked about before.
Oh, fuck yeah.
oh,
Can you refresh my memory? My memory is garbage.
The the pattern that you had seen in the way that his clothing is weaved. Here, we can...
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
damn!
I'm gonna try rolling my dice to see if maybe I can like refresh them.
Yeah, factory reset your
something.
dice.
Man. God, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. I just rolled a 19
Does
and
it
a
keep
20
getting worse?
immediately.
Oh God! Oh,
I'm gonna stop
damn,
now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
mess with
yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah, that's probably best.
I feel like that's a sign. I need to just stop. It's fine.
Man, I wish I had remembered to paint my fucking nails today. Completely forgot to do it.
I haven't repainted my nails yet.
I bought this gel polish set. There's just a set of just like different shades of purple, and like throughout October, I was gonna slowly like put on like a darker shade up to Halloween.
That is pretty fun.
Yeah, I just completely forgot to do it today, like I planned to, but it's fine.
Do it tomorrow. I'll be alright.
Yeah, I can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
No biggie.
I've been so distracted because I've been trying to like, I don't think I've told you about it, Austin, but ever since we went on our vacation, we've been considering getting like a RV and like getting an RV and then living near my family until we have like an actual place to like rent it.
Oh damn, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole thing because I like getting to Utah, I had a realization where I was like, I'm not happy with where I'm at.
Oh, fair.
Hello.
Yeah, so
Like,
I was
cop.
like, I think I need to go back and be near my family, so
Yeah, that's fair.
that's kind of the thing that's been going through my mind. But
So Do you guys follow Corvolt?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Basil's following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a little
Excuse-
wary. I'm guessing I got nothing from my
What
roll.
what did you get for your insight?
It's a fucking 9 in total.
9. He seems like the mountains are definitely following with him. You don't know why. You don't know if he just
If this is how it is here.
Yeah, you don't know if that's just how it is. If you're just not used to it, like there's definitely something going on. But he seems like a chill guy.
Location kind of dude.
Yeah, we make small talk as he's walking.
Yeah, and he definitely starts talking with you as the path is going in front, and and as you guys are walking, he'll walk up to a massive mountain, and instead of the mountain splitting, it'll just like slowly form a tunnel through the mountain as he walks as well. Like he is just kind of taking maybe not direct path, but a leisurely walk, but it is still in the direction.
Can we talk through some of that small talk? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, no, I was just describing
Yeah.
like as you guys are walking, but now
Yeah,
you
no worries.
So, you guys have business with the Dragon Court. Why? What business does other planers have with the Dragon Court? You a request of the king?
Do you know them?
Yeah, of course I know him.
Of course. You
Some
live around
rando
here?
with spiky teeth walking around in the land of Topless Mountains and the area of the Dragon Court. Of course, I'm a dragon. Is that not obvious? Should I have come forward with that first?
But no, we just didn't want to assume that dragons all knew each other.
Oh, no, it's not that dragons know each other. I feel like it was kind of obvious a random person walking around in the land of dragons would be a dragon. Sorry if I was deceptive.
No, no, not in the slightest.
In
That's all
fairness,
right.
we are not from this realm, and as far as we are aware, this is abnormal for our plane.
Incredibly.
You know, you're right. Sometimes I forget that mountains don't move in other planes.
Are you part of the Dragon Court?
Oh, yeah, I'm not that important in it, but I know of the king. He is, very interesting as a character. He can be a bit touchy at times, but he's mostly relaxed when it comes to certain altercations. As long as you don't try to go against him or his own, it's fine.
All right. And how is
So-
your day been?
My day's been great, walking around, taking
This weather is
stroll.
crazy, dude.
About that weather, huh?
I do want to know. Sorry if this is intruding on your personal matters, but who sent you? I did notice you guys come in the direction of the Nightmare Forest, and no normal planar beings would go willingly into a forest named the
Nightmare Forest, yes.
So it must be pretty important for you to see the court.
Incredibly.
So who sent you? Maybe I could put you in a good word during the discussion.
What's the place that we came from again?
You came from the Court of Sunlight.
I thought we were doing a coy thing where it's like, do we tell him?
I mean, that's how I was playing it off, but also I was like, I can't remember.
Yeah, you came at the behest of the Court of Sunlight.
Okay,
Well,
so now question to the group, do we play coy about it?
that's
Right.
what I'm trying to think about. This is a very direct question. How do I steer this away from this? Although he did say he could put in a good word.
Yeah, I mean,
Do we know if the Court of Dragon has like secret beef though?
Oh, I feel like inevitably we would have to tell the court, it's like, hey, we came from the Court of
True,
Sunlight. They
yeah.
kind of need your help.
They said
Specifically.
that, like, the Court of Dragons would probably ask for, like, something in
favor.
return for
It was
doing this, and we said, like, giving them, like, a favor or something would be the best choice, but
Yeah,
if they
trying
really
you-
have to, like, the
trying
last
to
option
strike
is
a
giving them, like,
deal.
a branch of their tree?
Yes, allowing them access to one branch, and because you have to think, anywhere where you start at a branch of the tree, it's going to go for who knows how long. So getting a branch of this tree is going to give, even if it's only a minute part, is going to be a big piece comparatively to a normal tree. Like, a branch could be bigger than a normal forest.
So, I mean, my thought is like, because like we were going to tell the court specifically that the Court of Dragons, I should say, that the Court of Sunlight is requesting their aid specifically to help deal with the problem they have. My thing is, do we trust this individual person that's in front of us? Because like he says he's a dragon. He does not look like one.
Can I insight check that? Can we insight check what he's saying if he's like being fully truthful?
Would I understand that dragons can shapeshift?
I guess, how many dragons do you think you would encounter in... Well, I guess you would also have had time outside of the Shadowfell. How much power, how much time and effort...
300 years in the Shadowfell, and I think I'm like 334 post-death.
Yeah, so I guess the question... Because you would have only been able to get that time about dragons probably outside of the Shadowfell. Yeah. So my question would, how often or how intensely would Eonkath, depicting his work, gone into research about dragons?
Would it be research or like just by word of mouth we might have heard about it?
Like,
I'm banking on my 300 years of existence, watching a single dragon one time shapeshift into a person and going,
And honestly, think about it. You've probably talked with some shapeshifted dragons, like as like guards of Gorthadak. Like you were in the room with Gorthadak, conversing with other dragons.
Yeah, that would definitely.
So
I could definitely see that.
You probably know that dragons shapeshift.
Okay. This is business as usual for me.
Okay. Not for Kenshi.
Yeah, I was gonna say you two on the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, but like this random guy that came to us while we were on this mountain is like tells us that he is also part of the court.
Yeah. You said you guys wanting to make insight checks to see if he is telling the truth?
My total was 21.
Yeah,
21.
might as well.
Oh, shit.
I will as well. Because I'm going off the assumption that my dragon does not like him.
Damn.
So...
Or at least intimidated. I mean, being intimidated by a powerful person isn't uncommon.
Okay.
I got an 11 on insight.
I got a 10.
Shit too.
10.
I'm putting this dice away.
Yeah, he's a dragon, and he's on the court. Basil, you understand, you believe that he's telling the truth that he's on the court. But when he says he's not very high ranking, that's a blatant lie.
Okay.
I see what's happening here. It's the manager shit posting at the customer saying, "Yeah, I can put in a good word." I've seen this.
I would say Kenshi like cautiously trusts him for now, because I'm also thinking about the time that like earlier I heard like my own voice in my head saying, like, "Hey, you're being watched."
Like,
so he's a bit on edge already. So, but like otherwise, it'd be like, yeah, we'll follow this guy, sure. or we'll tell him. Stuff.
I mean, knowing what I know, Basil, of course, is like still like a little bit suspicious of him, but kind of like has an idea of what's happening.
You don't know where in his ranking he is, but you can assume he's fairly high ranking. Especially considering now thinking that the very land is following where he wants to walk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, though, he's been telling the truth.
Otherwise, he's been telling the truth.
That's the only lie.
The only time he's really lied has just been saying what his rank has been.
Okay. I mean, yeah, seems trustworthy otherwise, I think. So...
I think we can tell him who sent us.
We were sent by the Court of Sunlight.
Interesting. Well, they must be in some deep shit if they're getting some extra planers to do their dirty work.
Well, you mentioned before, but like the crazed maniac that was causing problems.
This is true. He is sent to... I don't know if he's sent them, really. But a few of those abominations have made their way into the mountains. And they don't last long.
What happened to them?
They're destroyed. Obliterated. Either the king orders one of his followers to get rid of them, or if it's a horde, he sends one of his 3 generals to go and destroy the horde of the monsters. Or these abominations.
Is there anything else living out here other than the dragons?
I mean, above ground, not really, because every monster in the Feywild has realized that the mountains is home to the Dragon Court, and the very presence of the Dragon King is enough to stave away most things. Now, underground, there is plenty. There's massive worms and other slight alterations of things you might find yourself in the main plane.
Interesting.
But otherwise, it's relatively dangerous underground. Above ground, if you're friendly with a dragon, then otherwise you're good.
Have you or any of the other dragons seen any humanoids come through here at all? Especially younger?
Nope, can't say I have.
Alright.
So, sorry, I'm assuming you're looking for small humanoids.
I am at least, yes.
Well, hopefully you can find them.
I appreciate that.
Let me give... No, you were gonna...
I was just gonna say, we'd likely just continue in small talk until we get there, otherwise.
Yeah. You guys just continue small talk for a little bit until eventually you guys see a couple 100 feet out a completely still mountain with more moving mountains. And as you guys were getting more towards the center, the mountains are moving slightly faster and more often. But there's one still mountain that is enormous. The mouth is right below the branches of the tree. At least the tip of the open cave is right below the tip of the tree. The mouth of this cave itself is about half the size of the trunk of the tree. It is the opening to this cave is several miles tall and wide. Like it's maybe 4 or 5 miles tall and 4 or 5 miles wide.
Damn.
And as he slowly brings you forward towards the cave, he goes, "Here is the entrance to the Dragon Court. Now, I should probably preface you on how it works in there. So you guys aren't going in on empty footing. You will present your case to the king himself, and there will be a vote. If he decides that it is not his purview or he doesn't care, then the vote will be put up to his generals. If his generals don't care, then it will be put up to the rest of the court. Now, the court itself is maybe about 300 to 400 different dragons, smattering of different either chromatic dragons or metallic dragons. Each dragon itself has their own sets of wyverns or dragon-like beings that are at their command.
Okay.
All right.
Now, as adventurers, I can tell your strength is formidable. If you were to fight one of any of the regular class of the court, you could probably hold your own. Multiple, you'd probably get killed. The generals, I would forever try and stay on the good side of the generals if I were you all. The Dragon King has this strength. Let's say hypothetically, a dragon disobeys a king's order, and so the king kills that dragon. He can't have an empty seat in his court. So whatever wyvern or dragonkin was within the was underneath the dragon that has died is then willed into being a replacement dragon by the very will of the Dragon King. The king himself has his generals, which he has willed into being very, very special type dragons. The weakest of the three is a magic platinum dragon. Similar to a platinum dragon, but probably about 10 times more powerful due to platinum's retention for magical capabilities. The second strongest, I'd probably say, is the orichalcum dragon. And the one that can give the most attitude is probably the adamantine dragon. But just stay in the good graces of the king and make whatever decision you have to make important enough for the king to decide, and you can skip the rest of the court entirely.
All right.
Noted.
He walks in, and as you walk in slowly, you just see, eventually you come into this massive 20-30 mile wide antechamber, pockets littering all of the walls, and all of the pockets are empty. There is nobody in right now. And Corvalt looks at you and goes, "Well, I think it's time for court to get into session." He will turn and look at the one singular directly in front, huge open space, massive metallic pearlescent wings will sprout from his back, and he will shoot towards that spot, and his shape change will revert, and he will slowly grow and grow until he completely takes up this few mile wide spot, turning into this massive pearlescent, opalescent, like rainbow shimmer scaled ancient great worm. And you will see him land and then lay, and he will immediately call, like, you all have to plug your ears as he calls out, "Dragons, to me!" After a minute, kind of awkward silence as he just sits there grinning. Slowly, 3 massive dragons, slightly older than ancient dragons, take in 3 pockets to the right of the Dragon King sitting in his throne, while eventually hundreds of other dragons, a smattering of blues, grays, blacks, whites, reds, yellows, brass, silver, platinum, gold, bronze, dragons of all different kinds. You see a cyan dragon, you see a chartreuse dragon, you see a zinc dragon, you see hundreds upon hundreds of dragons, each with some with 2 wyverns and a drake, one with 50 drakes.
Any pink dragons?
There's a few pink dragons.
Hey! Nice.
You see there's one pink dragon, and then there's one like rose iron dragon. Or pink iron dragon.
Rose gold.
Yeah,
rose gold. That's the word. Rose gold. I couldn't think of words.
I was asking just because I know Zink had found like a pink scale from like a dragon at one point. We were like, there are pink dragons?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But as he lays and the dragons slowly but surely fill the empty spots until every single empty spot is filled, Corvold speaks. As the Dragon King, it is my duty to bring this court to session. For ambassadors of the Sunlight Court bring a message and request by the Sun Queen herself. State your request and what you would do to earn it.
Okay. My
Oh, great. I didn't think we would get this far.
Okay. Okay. Good day. We have come here to request aid as the maniac making the abominations has grown in size with the destruction they're spreading. And we have been sent to ask for aid, as many are suffering and many are dying because of these creatures. And what they offer is I owe you a favor currently.
As you say, all that is in return is an IOU. A lot of the dragons uproar, like you hear different voices be like, "Really? Just a favor? It's only them dying. Why should we do anything to help them?" As you see one of the 3 dragons to the right immediately like opens his mouth, as it opens his mouth, this large crack of lightning echoes through, and all the dragons go silent. And the king goes, "Good point made. It is only the court of Sun and Moon's people that are dying. Why should the Dragon Court bend knee for this simple favor?" what favor could be given.
Ugh. Do we know like what kind of favors that they could give?
The branch.
You
I
know,
mean,
you know the branch.
That's the only one,
but
though. I'm like, they
you
asked
also
to like,
have
specifically try to get something else instead of that. That's like the
Right.
last.
Yeah,
You also-
that's the last. That's
you
the last
also-
resort.
If I remember correctly, by what we've been told, there is basically nothing else they're going to do this for, unless we have a really, 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 really,
Yeah.
really, 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 really good reason.
You can offer your own services, you can offer your own abilities. But you know the branch is definitely a surefire way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I do have a thing I can say.
Backlogged on orders.
Just make him a dope ass necklace.
Dude, honestly, flattery gets you a lot of places.
I was also thinking
You're a
like
king, you want a crown?
butter them the fuck up. Tell
I
them
would-
like you're the only ones that they could like you're the only ones that they know can be able to handle it because they can't trust the other guys.
I have 16 plus 16 to my persuasion.
I mean, if you'd like to speak.
Oh yeah, but I'm too polite to talk over Mrs. Shern.
I mean, she hasn't spoken yet.
If I may, Your Majesty, the court wider, we come as envoys of the Sunlight Court to, how do I put this? Seek aid more so than really strike a deal. Of course, you will be rewarded in any numerous ways you deem fit, but there is a monster that has been placed on this plane. And if left untethered, unchecked, or even worse, encouraged by the likes of the Moonlight Court, no corner of this plane will know a single day of peace. I, Yonkath Keldrix, come to you humbly to request aid that we believe no one else could possibly give. That it is only within your purview that we might succeed in our goal.
Make your persuasion check.
Anything above a 10. Anything above a 10. Let's go, 30.
30.
Go.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
There's some murmurs amongst amongst all of the dragons. He leans down and goes, Sir Eonkath it was.
Correct.
I agree. Whatever he's doing and however he's doing it is monstrous. But currently, our lands have not yet been reached. But you speak of the Moonlight Court as if they are possibly aiding in this monster's affairs.
Though we do not have confirmation, explicit confirmation, it is heavily implied through our previous interaction with them that they harbor this demon.
You hear like off to the side, one voice, "They're lying!" And everybody turns and looks, and there's one like orange dragon that's like leading over. You see they're like a little younger than a full adult dragon. Like they're maybe like 20 years away from an adult dragon. And they're liars and thieves. They only wish for the court's favor so that they may. And suddenly a flash as the light blue tint of the adamantine dragon launches past and slice, and the head of the orange dragon falls down and the body falls to the ground. And he goes, "You will not talk unless desired to speak," and will slowly fly back towards his perch. The king sitting there will look down at you all and go, "Enlighten me, for my own amusement. Choose a color or metal."
It is taking every fiber of my fucking being not to just shout chartreuse. Anytime I'm told to choose a color, I choose chartreuse because it's god awful.
There is like 2 chartreuse dragons.
I feel so bad for them, dude. They're literally one letter away from being a shark dragon. Like, I'll have to a verdant green.
You'll see him just kind of look over, and you watch one of the wyverns that had gotten out of the way because they saw the glare of the adamantine dragon general. They got out of the way. One of the wyverns immediately starts to grow and gain its limbs and go from like a pale leather to the vibrant green as it flies there, and then like takes a moment and just slowly goes into the same pocket. And the Dragon King continues, "Well, it has been... That is definitely an interesting perspective. You're for certain that the Moonlight Court has some cahoot into this beast."
I will vow on the very oath I uptook approximately 513 years ago.
All right. How about this? I will make the decision myself, as we had a very lovely conversation on the way here. You do a favor for us or one of our friends, and we will do a favor for you and your friends.
That sounds like a fair trade.
What?
He will turn to the 3 dragons, and you see the 3 general dragons. You see the
Rushes to grab notes.
shut up. You see the a platinum dragon that has a very vibrant sheen, like almost as if they are radiating a light above them. You see it almost looks like a brass dragon, but it's a more muted brown that is the orichalcum dragon. And then right above the light bluish hue of the adamantine dragon. And Corvalt leans over and goes, "Vestral, Bonitail, Orangal, any allies of ours that have lodged complaints recently? And Bonitail, the Orichalcum dragon, leans, goes, there was an old ally, one of the archfey that shares our border towards the east side, has been dealing with an abomination near their lands. More powerful than the normal ones. The Archfey is having a little bit of difficulty dealing with it. Something about it is different and more powerful. And Corvault goes, that could work. Well, I have decided. You will visit the Archfey towards the east and learn of the whereabouts and possible destruction of whatever abomination has made its way to them. Doing this, we will see that a debt has been paid for destruction of abominations, so we will destroy abominations in return and let you all have your path towards this monster at the center of this beating heart of madness. The court is adjourned, and all of the dragons immediately rush flying out of the cave, the wind picking up over top of you. Even Eonkoth, you're having a bit of a hard time keeping your balance. The three generals take a moment and follow suit, leaving Corvault as he slowly leans forward and slowly shrinks and shapes himself back into his human form in front of all of you. Goes, well, I'd say court went pretty well for you. Managed to sweet talk your way into the heart of the king.
I love the stitch work on the inside of your jacket.
Thank you.
Okay, I was gonna bring it up, and then Mrs. String was like, "Have you seen my missing children?" And I was like, "Maybe I shouldn't."
Maybe that was not right time.
Fair enough. Yes, it did seem to go very well. Low rank.
You know. Anyway, the Archfey we spoke of before is an Archfey named going by Amelia. She has her own domain which borders the mountains, so it should not be too difficult to find. It is direct east, as the court itself is in the direct center of the Topless Mountains. So, direct east, and you will find your way there. As for me, I'm going to continue my morning walk. And as he goes, as he steps forward, he goes, one more thing. As a cry, like this obnoxious noise, comes from the entrance, and he immediately, furrow in his brow, turns annoyed, and you see very similar pustules and skin-like coloration mixed with dragon coloration. A dragon abomination flying in and landing in front of you all. And Corvault goes, I'm tired of being interrupted. And leans back and lets out a breath weapon. And it cycles between fire and then immediately switching into cold and then lightning and then acid and then plasma, and just cycling between every single type of like element there is before closing his mouth, and the dragon is gone. And he goes, "My morning walk will be interrupted yet again."
I thought you said that you haven't really been affected by the abominations.
I haven't been until now. Well, quickly finish your deal so I can get to my part, as he has now stepped into my territory, and a king doesn't like when his foot is stepped on.
Understood.
And he will begin to walk back towards the open entrance of the cave.
Well, that was a lot.
It went very well.
Surprisingly quite well, actually. Very good job back there, Ewan Cat.
Thank you.
Give you a little pat on the shoulder.
Yippee!
Good job, head pats.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna make my alcoholic beverage.
Okay.
I'm also going to use the bathroom, so.
Sounds
Oh my
good.
god, it's the Trent Miser!
Whoa! Well, guys.
Yeah, this entire time I've been letting you take the lead because we're here for your
for
children.
sure.
Like, you should be priority number one in all these interactions because
Oh,
we're here for your children.
absolutely,
But
I
I was sitting there the
understand.
entire time just like,
I have a plus 16 to my persuasion.
Please let me speak for 2 seconds, please.
Yeah,
please.
I only have like what do I have to my persuasion? Oh, well. How much did you say to your persuasion again?
mine's plus 16.
Okay. I mean, mine's just
What's
a little
yours?
bit lower. It's 12. So, I mean, I'm sure we probably both would have been fine, but...
Very good. That's
I
very
mean,
fair.
to be fully sure...
I had the mind to suck up as hard as I can to the fucking people present.
you did great!
I was like, dragons, they're all about ego. If I just kowtow to them as hard as physically possible, they'll probably budge. They operate under the Doctor Doom mentality, where why would I ever lower myself to your standards? Well, this person couldn't do it. Give me that shit. Anyways, gambling stream.
I should not go gambling. I just rolled my die for fun and got 3 ones at one time.
I've already done my gambling for the month on Genshin, unfortunately. There was a handsome man. I needed him. That's my only reason.
Did you get him?
I did get him. I
Fair.
did get him. He's hot, so I needed him.
If you think he's hot, just share photos of him. Don't spend money on him.
I wanted to be here.
Honey, do I have news for you?
Now I have him, and now I can play him, and now it's great. Now I'm leveling him, and I'll be able to use him, and it's gonna be great. It sounds weird when I put it that way, but it's great.
No, I get it.
Meanwhile, I got the other special character, and she's a gambler. She runs a casino.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my other one went really far. I was hitting, I think it was like 5 trillion payouts, and then I hit E at one point.
Yeah, I saw like whenever I assumed you were like continuing, which obviously fine. I don't give a shit.
I don't have to think. I just click the fucking lever.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
half the time I was sitting here, I was just like,
No.
Oh,
but the thing is, I don't pay attention to it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm already back up. Like, legit, I was sitting there enraptured in one of the things, and then I looked over, saw Ian, went, huh? I was like, when the fuck did I get there?
I just remembered that I had a message prepared for you, Trent, that I forgot to send. And
For
now
me?
I send it now.
You're not getting commission details.
It's not about that. It's D&D
No, Trent,
related.
I literally said like.
Wait. Oh, there it is.
Did you? Hey, Trent, did you hit the wrong button?
Oh no, I absolutely meant to disconnect.
Oh, okay.
Were you running away? What the fuck?
No, Trent, what you should do
Oh
is
yeah.
say,
You're never getting commission details. I'd run out of my room right now, but everyone's asleep.
what you should do. No, Trent, so you gave
Man.
the commission, but because it's been so long, no longer could she accept the commission details even if you did it. So you have to give money for another commission, but then not give the details.
Okay.
You right.
Hey, now.
You right. You
Hey,
right.
now.
You right.
Wait a second.
Statute of limitations.
We can
and all
talk
that.
about this. We can talk about this. Wait, hold on.
Opening banking app, Venmoing,
Pulling from my savings account.
going 30,000.
Hey, now I got $3 left in my savings. Be good.
Good. Going pulling out $5. I am now in debt.
Overdraft fee. Fuck.
Overdraft fees are such a fuck you. Oh, you don't have enough money? Here's less money.
I went 3 cents under and got charged $75.
Oof.
Ew.
That's why I always keep at least like a couple hundred. in
Imagine my ass opening up my bank account to see I'm $75 in debt.
there. Man.
Oh god.
And this was like I first got the card. Like I was being careful with my spending and everything. I was like, what the fuck happened? Someone in my accounts?
Someone took
Good
3
gravy.
cents from me?
$75.
3
Charged me
cents.
$75 for my
Man.
fucking overdraft fee. I bought like a candy bar or some shit. I can't even remember.
Man, that's an expensive ass candy bar.
Right.
Expensive candy bar in my goddamn life.
Did it taste good?
No, it tasted like fucking financial dread.
It wasn't Dubai chocolate. That's what.
That's why. That explains it all.
Ah, yes.
But anyway, as the Dragon King like starts to walk towards the door, he goes, by the way, pulls a small thread off of like his jacket. And he has a jacket, like there's the underclothing, but then he has this massive flowing jacket that goes down to like a couple inches off the ground that has like the big puffy neckline. He just pulls a small thread off of that and it turns into a massive scale. And he slides it across the ground and goes, having that on your person should help with the ever-changing landscape. I want that back, though. It's a loner.
Absolutely. And
Of course.
I, as the designated navigator, will pick it up.
We pick it up. It's heavy.
Like
It's massive. But even thinking, because there's young, there's adult, there's old, there's ancient, there's worm, there's great worm. He was like 3 times the size of a great worm.
so fair.
And even still thinking about the weight of this scale, like it's maybe 3 times heavier than you thought it was going to be. It is dense.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but this is quite cumbersome for someone of my stature. Do they come in smaller varieties?
Right.
I took every bone in my body not to say look a gift dragon in the mouth and get obliterated on the spot.
Look a gift dragon in the mouth. Fucking.
Yo, Kev turns to the party, salutes.
I had to.
It's like. It's like the slow, and like it's either Ash Baby or the fucking Dr. Manhattan explosion, or like like the slow motion, and then the piano bum ba ba prada as he just gets hit in the back of the head. He puts his hand out, the scale comes back towards him, it goes back into a thread, and it then goes back into his coat, and he like starts looking around his jacket. He goes, you fucking pulls one out, throws it over. This one's maybe about the size of a normal shield.
Manageable,
but it is still like, because a normal like circular shield or like a normal shield maybe weighs what, like 5 pounds. Depending on like wood or metal, like it can weigh quite a bit, like 5-10. This is probably 25-30 pounds.
God, I could make a killer shield out of this.
he's just like,
Thank you. This is going to be much more manageable.
All right, I'll see you when you kill whatever is bothering our friends. Bon voyage. And he sprouts his wings and launches.
Yeah, Basil gives like a bow as he leaves. Well, all right then.
This has been an incredibly eventful, like, 30 minutes.
Truly, I feel like we're gonna need a vacation after this. Once I finally get all my children back.
Absolutely.
I agree.
All right. Well, there's nothing to it but to do it, I guess.
Indeed.
Onward.
and away we go.
All right, making your way out the mouth of the mountain of the Dragon Court Cave. Slowly holding the massive dense scale, the mountains kind of form in front of you, allowing your path in whichever way you desire. And slowly but surely you head east. And you start to notice the dragon activity is intensifying. You now see one of the many dragons flying overhead and hundreds of wyverns constantly in the sky.
Yeah, we were seeing nothing before.
You assume doing a survey of all the land, as whatever dragon abomination has just gone into the court. So they are doing sweeping surveys. But as you continue forth, seeing all these colored dragons, some of them paying you no mind, some of them you see the heads come down, like look down at you, they start to fly forward, but then they see who you are and they curve back up. You see one of them is that vibrant green, looks down and starts to glide down, but then immediately realizes and also sees the scale you're carrying and scrambles back into its flight path. Like, if you could see a dragon falling in the air while still being in the air, that's like a cat on a slippery floor, but in the
air. That's such a funny visual.
Hell yeah.
But continuing forth, Though the sun is not setting, it is. You guys have been conscious for several hours now,
Ugh.
and
I'm getting weary.
Oh, should we find a spot to rest?
That would be grand.
I think we should, yes.
yeah, and in the time, I would say in the time, you're maybe like there's maybe. I'd say maybe only an hour left before you've reached the east side of the mountains. And you've reached the part of the mountains that are not moving, but even though they don't move on their own, you notice that the scale is still letting you travel through anyway. But you have about an hour before you reach the border, and you know that it borders with the domain of the Archfey. So it's whether you want to find refuge in the mountains or finish the trek to the Archfey.
Okay.
If we are up for it, we can make the trek there and then find respite once we are closer to our objective.
If they are currently in a scuffle with the abomination, we would be thrust right into battle, which would not be preferred. Although,
do we know if it's an active fight currently, or if it's, I don't know, just like existing in the area, not an active throwdown, like something we're gonna have to show up and hunt down?
you could be right. We did not get any details, unfortunately. Just in case it is the possibility that it could be still about, it might be good for us to rest now and then continue.
As you say, Lady Sha.
That sound all good?
Absolutely.
Of course, my lady.
Alright.
Immediately gonna look for either like an outcropping or somewhere like that looks like a good spot to rest.
You begin to look around, and as you begin to look, you notice the path you are taking suddenly divert into a nearby mountain, and a cave begins to form.
Neat.
That is of the epic variety.
That is pretty poggers.
That is totally awesome sauce.
Oh.
That sounds MLG.
Please stop.
That's a pro gamer move.
No cap.
I hate you all.
For real.
FR, chat.
Yo, chat, am I cooked?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Literally, I
Alright.
made you cookies.
Alright, chat, welcome to my baking stream where we make, yet again, Basil's Originals.
It'd be so cozy.
Basil Original Cooking Stream number 1564.
Oh my god.
She streams it every time she cooks him. And yet still she's like the 4th highest subscribed channel on Twitch.
Oh my god.
I think Kenshi would be a tier 3 sub.
I am the unpaid mod keeping the feral cat in check.
You
And
just
it's-
set up an auto. Anytime somebody types "goat mommy," they're auto banned.
I was just saying, you auto mod the phrase "mommy."
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Like it was like at the beginning of career, it was fine because like she'd be like, "You want me to be your mother? That's so sweet."
That's so true, though.
And then Ian Koth had to explain like,
No.
No, Basil,
This is-
no.
Basil,
I love your disposition towards the world, but no.
You mean? Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Yes.
oh no! I
Unfortunately,
need to explain this immediately. I need them to understand.
No.
That's not what I meant at all.
Can you just make me a moderator?
Slash mod Eon Cat.
she types out the word slash the first time.
She so would do that. Oh my god.
Now I have the most beautiful like mental image of the first time she turned on the screen. It was like the Skype call with your grandparents angle.
You just see her horns.
It's just the horns.
Am I doing this right?
And the camera down, Basil.
Yeah, it's all the kids are like all the kids like Lily's just like no mom you okay here let me help.
Oh, like
Oh my
like
god.
this?
Basil is a streamer. Is not something I was expecting.
It is a very funny concept.
That's fucking amazing.
Banned. None of you are free from sin.
How would you top
How do you
your sub?
top your sub? Banned or blocked. None of you are free from sin.
Oh god.
I love that. None of you are free from sin.
That's the mod message.
Yes.
Basil does an unbanned request stream, but
Oh,
all of them are just calling her
no.
mommy.
Young Kev is just like standing over her shoulder the entire time. Like, no, let's.
Skip
I
this
know
one.
you want to
But
give them
they-
the benefit
they
of the
said-
doubt, but they're just gonna do it again.
They said they're sorry though.
Unbanned mommy milkers banned immediately.
Unbanned.
just
Give me
pushed
that goat milk, mommy.
Hey.
Bam.
I guess I could go out to the store. It's a very strange request.
I'm so fucking far off. God damn it! Where's my
Anyways.
future reanimation?
Yeah. So anyways, we go into a cave.
Anyway,
right.
who's taking first watch?
Where were we?
Who's taking first watch?
I will, so we can get
All
this.
right,
Oh my
make
god.
your Perskepis checkus.
I do love how I've gotten Perskepis infected all of my D&D groups.
Fuck yes.
Love that.
26, a natural 20.
26 or natural 20. You
Do I see
notice.
I know.
You see dragons just constantly surveying. And
That's fair.
it. Eventually, like one dragon that was sitting kind of near to the king comes down and goes, "What's going on in here?"
Nap time.
I see. Night, and flies away.
It's great.
Kev is just like,
Thank you.
it's like mentally checked out at this point. He's like 30 more minutes and then I just get to go the fuck to sleep.
So
Just
much
a,
bullshit.
hey, what you doing in here?
I'm tired.
What you doing in here? Sleeping? Okay, bye.
Leave. Just the Nice.
All right.
They're just
Who's taking
curious.
second watch?
Kenshi can.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wake up Kenshi.
Okay. We should get this. God damn. Fucking 14.
14.
Rolls have been ass.
I mean, it's daylight, so there's not too much. I think the cave is great, bringing shadows for you all to be able to sleep without direct light on your face. But you like the dragon surveying has definitely decreased. You now only see a group. Like every couple of minutes, you'll see a dragon or maybe a few wyverns pass by. But surveying of this area has diminished intensely. Otherwise, your watch goes perfectly fine. Who is taking third and final watch? You know what? No, Zinc will take third and final watch.
I mean, wouldn't it be whoever Kenshi chooses to wake
Yeah,
up?
sorry, Ken. Yeah, who do you wake up, Kenshi?
Fucking.
Kenshi will wake up Sora.
But technically, Sora's never asleep, so.
I mean, is he just wide awake thinking about how his sleeping works?
No, so technically, I have Sentry's Rest, meaning all I have to do is just be motionless for 6 hours.
You power down.
Yes, that's why he sleeps, quote unquote, with his eyes open. He's still aware of everything that happens around him.
My man.
He just
My
has to be
man.
motionless.
Well, all right. It just goes to sleep mode.
You just walk over and go.
Buddy, you done having an existential crisis? You gotta look at things.
Click on his power button.
You hear the crackling of the old computer and the Windows sound.
Windows boot up sound.
Windows XP boot up.
Well, time to sleep.
Let's see what we get for a fun little.
Horoscopus.
Okay, for a second I thought that was a 1. No, it's a 7, so that would be 14.
14. Fairly uninteresting. You see, like, a stray wyvern kind of looking a little frantic and then going off a direction. You think it's lost. But otherwise, your watch ends. And everybody can wake up with the benefits of a long rest.
Yippee! At one point, you see a small little purple dragon flying around with a golden dragonfly following. Weird.
I did the fucking rickshaw level. Sorry, I have beef with the rickshaw level. Spyro Dry. Oh, what is it? Oh, Return of the Dragonfly or some shit like that. It was
Ripshaw? Hold on.
Ripto.
Oh, Ripto. Ripto's
Yeah.
Rage. Yes, it's Spyro 2.
The fucking
yeah.
rickshaw.
Oh,
Yes, rickshaw level. Sorry.
you want to? By the way, you want to see my new wallet? I forgot to show this off.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Crabber Patter.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I make crabber patty.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I had to convince
What?
him to get it because he was like,
What's
"My
the
wallet's
fucking
fun."
meme about? What's the one about the fucking like sponge fly creatures getting in Squidward's house? There were like deformed. It was like the version. It was like the SpongeBob where he had like his like the blue pants pulled up, and it was like the in high definition photo, and they like
We
added
need
on like
nectar.
the fairy. Yeah, we need nectar.
Give us the nectar.
How did you get in my house?
Hold on. Okay, I'm looking this up.
Trent's lost.
I love being somebody who's weirdly out of touch for somebody who's terminally online. Dude, I got one of my okay, so one of my coworkers has One Piece tattoos. So I'm talking about One Piece. And then he turns to me and starts talking to me about Dexter. And I've never watched Dexter. And I go, I've never watched Dexter. He went, really? I was like, I know, I'm pretty out of touch for somebody who's terminally online. He's like, I just did not want to call you terminally online. I'm glad you said it yourself.
This podcast image.
And then I posted the video.
We have come for your nectar. Oh yeah, the actual video.
The actual video.
Oh my god, yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house!
I just saw the fucking Batman meme.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Also, if Zinc joins and she asks about the meme, just say that she has to wait for me to explain it, because I explain it best. I'm going to be asleep by the time she gets in here.
Man.
All right. Anyway, you all wake up well rested, remembering the weird shit in the forest, that weird thing, and just blocking that, putting that in the vault, realizing, oh god, we kind of talked to the most powerful dragon, and we also just had small talk with him. Fuck it, whatever. We'll just go to this archfade, get the hell out of here. I have a headache. I have a headache
Another
thinking
day,
about
Misha.
it.
I've
And
learned it's best to just go with the flow.
Before I leave, could I do something?
Go for it.
As we're all like kind of prepping to, leave and continue our journey, Basil walks over to Sora.
Sora,
Yes.
how are you doing? I just want to check in on you and make sure you're doing okay.
I appreciate.
And,
Damn it, I'm so tired I can't think of words. Sorry.
Sentiment?
Yes, that word. Genuinely that word. Oh my goodness.
Yes?
I appreciate 8.
Exactly. 8 out of 8. No
Not
need
about a
to
higher
hate
route.
or hate.
Okay.
Uh,
I appreciate your sentiment, Mrs. Churn. I am, in a lack of better terms, just still tired. But I believe it is not time to worry about that at the moment.
I understand. If you need anything, you just let me know. And, I think you mentioned before you don't completely remember much about your past, right?
I do not.
Well, I offer you the same thing I offered Kenshi. If you ever want a glimpse into your past, you just let me know, okay?
I may take you up on that offer once we are in a more desirable location.
Of course. Alright. Everyone ready?
Yes, my lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's go.
Yes.
So are you doing the looking into the past, or are you just venturing forth for now?
No,
Oh.
venturing forth.
Yeah, venturing
Okay.
forth.
Okay.
He ain't ready for that, along with also, we've got stuff to do.
Yes.
We also did just talk to the most powerful dragon almost ever.
Yeah.
One
Casually.
thing at a time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You make your way eventually out of the mountains. And eventually you find, well, instead of forest, almost swamp. Puddles and pools, algae. But the pools are perfect mirrors. The water giving perfect reflection, and you cannot see past the top layer, even though, and there is no ripples unless you guys walk in them, then ripples start. But as you step through the vibrant greens, the subtle blues and pinks along the water algae, the soft, almost marshy ground around, eventually you come to a more wide open area. There's no there's no trees as sparse as there were. There's just open area where there is no what appears to be solid ground. It's just a massive pool of water showing a reflection. But the reflection is different. As looking forward, it is just continued marsh. But looking in the reflection, you see a hut.
Just a hut?
Just what appears to be a simple hut.
What was the archfae's name again?
Amelia.
Mhm.
Shall we knock?
I suppose. Part of me wondered if the place would be in a bit of disrepair considering the issue, but I'm assuming that the creature must be elsewhere. But yes. Continue to get closer to the
Yeah, the hut is only in the reflection across the water. It is not like you look at where the reflection is coming from. Like you look forward and it's just open marsh, but then you look in the massive center pool and you see a reflection of something that's not there.
Oh,
Yeah.
my brain did not register that.
Can I investigate I guess the water? See if it's either a portal or if it is just like regular water.
Make an investigation check.
Would I be able to do the same, but with Arcana to figure out if it's magic
Sure.
water?
Go for it.
And I rolled in that one.
No.
Oh,
Dude, this fucking die. Oh my god.
I
It
couldn't
hates me tonight, dude.
I'll
try this.
try investigating as well.
Good.
Bullshit.
Magic die.
Yeah, Kenshi, you face plant in the water.
Yeah. But hey, it's water.
11.
But we have figured out correct.
What'd you get, Audrey?
7.
Holy shit.
You go to lift up Kenshi and also slip and faceplant in the water.
Oh, it's a cute little rom-com moment.
When we fail, we fail together.
Basil just stands up and says, I'm so sorry.
This is
Sora,
gonna be held again. Sorry.
you can tell that it is definitely very magical. There is an intense magic about this. And you feel that there is something more with the pool, but you're not exactly sure how.
Well, Basil's wringing out her dress and her hair. She looks her hair with her hair all wet. It's like wilted. Just like wringing
It's like-
it out. Like
It's
in
like the
parts
dumping
and
the water on a
sections.
dog and it's just straight.
Any of like the puffy hair dogs that like shrink by 2 like 2 inches.
I mean, her hair definitely like.
As I'd say, Kenshi's not really at all concerned about himself. He's like using his wings to air dry.
Pinkamine Diane Pie S.
She's
Oh my
just,
god.
like wringing it out the best she can.
One hell of a
This is
fool.
gonna take forever.
What Otaria.
Motherfucker, I got Fluttershy right there. What do you think?
Oh god.
Oh no.
I used to have a Derpy Hooves, Derpy Hooves and Doctor Who's.
Yeah,
teacher.
I have those figures somewhere. I had figures of them. Well, I had a figure of Octavius
guys are
and
just
the
Fucking
and the
nerds.
EDM one.
Hey,
I care.
if you're gonna insult us, at least use the right word. It's brony.
I mean, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't say
because
that
you're-
because you were
too.
literally
I'm in it
you were
too.
watching it with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're a Pegasister.
I'm part.
Pegasister. I've never fucking heard
That-
that. And I hate
You
it.
haven't? You're a fake fan. You haven't been a part of the fandom because we had bronies
I know.
for the longest time, and then all the girls felt left out, so they made their own word, which is Pegasister.
Well,
That
no, I
sounds
only heard
very
Brody,
wrong.
and then
That
I
sounds
just never really
incredibly
interacted
wrong.
with the fandom because I was like, they're
Hi.
weird.
Pegasister?
Yes,
Pegasisters.
Pegasisters, like Pegasus.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
It sounds so
I know,
bad.
but I know
This
it's
was
supposed.
before that.
I was about to say I know it's Pegasus, but
Yeah, you fucking horny bastards. Jesus Christ.
no.
I'm just trying to connect to my fellow MLP heads, and you're over there in the corner going, like you
Oh,
freak.
as if you aren't in the fucking
Now,
corner
excuse
going,
me, I have a pink pony to fish out of my fucking closet. Weirdos.
Pink pony. That's not derpy.
Yeah, I said I had a t-shirt. Pinkie Pie's my girl.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so you fully understood
Oh my
the
God.
difference of the Pinkamine Diane Pie reference. Okay. Just the distance.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, absolutely. I got. Oh, can I get it out? I gotta pull all this shit down. So I
One
can-
of my friends used to call me Pinkie Pie. Fun fact.
I feel like that explains a lot.
Hello, did you find the character I modeled my personality after?
I definitely like growing up.
I got this from Build-A-Bear Workshop.
I liked
Oh my God.
Fluttershy growing up, but as I've gotten older, I liked Twilight and Pinkie Pie a lot more.
Fluttershy goated.
Fluttershy is goaded. I will stand next to Rainbow Dash as a solid choice.
I
Sorry,
never
guys.
got into it.
Sorry,
Fucking
guys.
Sounds
Well,
like sounds
I
like
have no idea
you're
what any of this means.
you're the minority here, fucker.
Cringe.
I'm still a furry though.
Yeah, I know.
It just that came independently. That came from different sources.
For me, same. Mine was Carmelita Fox
Oku, I didn't watch your messages.
and Slime.
Oh.
No, yeah, base as fuck, dude.
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it was
When you
Carmelita.
play-
For me, it was Carmelita and Sly.
I didn't know that it was also Sly for me until much later, till I was more comfortable with myself.
Me too.
Hey.
Let's go.
Put her there. Put her there.
Anyway, so two of you have face planted, and one of you knows that there is some magic here. So how else would you like to go at this?
Basil's busy.
Honestly, I forgot we were at a pool.
Could I walk over to where the house is like supposed to be?
Yeah. You walk over to the house, where at least where the house is reflecting to be, and as you walk around the pool, the reflection of the house like moves to be in the opposite end of wherever you are.
Okay, so it's like this is me, this is the house as I'm
Yes.
rounding it like
As you're yes.
Is it like that for everybody? Like everybody sees the house at a different angle?
Yes.
Amelia? I know I'm calling out to the void, but listen, we're dealing with Trickster Ass Dragon. We just talked to the fucking king. He showed up as a regular dude. Like, well, regular dude. But
Very casual.
yes. Amelia?
As you say, Amelia, the center of the pool ripples and it reaches out towards where you all are standing near the edge. And as the ripple kind of brushes against the edge of your feet or your shoes, extrememly quickly a hand made of water goes and grabs all of you by the chest and pulls you in. You all instinctually go to hold your breath, but as you like go to feel, you suddenly feel you're not in water. You still feel the hand around your chest. You open your eyes and breathe in, and no, yeah, I'm breathing fine. And you look, and you're slowly being set down at the edge of the water pool, now seeing the house itself. Now, what you had seen in the reflection was a very simplistic hut, but now you see essentially a mansion that is surrounding this pool. There is different types of styles. There's elven architecture, dwarven architecture, druidic architecture, covering all different facets all around different sections of this building. And you hear a voice from a door behind Eonkath as he is separate, a little bit separate from everybody else, going, "Come in here, I'm in here."
Alrighty. And I bold and brash walk the fuck in.
I
Um,
follow.
More
Follow,
like
please,
belongs
yeah.
in the trash. You walk through the door and you see sitting very long, 40, 50 feet long snake tail that is covered in bruises and cuts and burns and gashes that leads into the lower half of a feminine body, leaning, that goes up into wearing like, it's essentially just a tank top, but it's like a short tank top, so it stops right here, so there is the midriff showing.
So it's a crop top.
Crop top.
Crop top, yeah, crop top. Sorry, it's a wearing a crop top, extremely nice body going into the slightly longer humanoid arms into a very beautiful face with like very poofy, like crimson red hair matching the scales on the snake legs, on the snake tail. And she is, but still like covered in cuts and bruises and gashes and burns as she sits on this like massive couch, the tail like wrapped around and going all across and leaning off a little bit as she's just laying there, like kind of holding her arm. Just, you said the king sent you?
Yes, I.
Well, either he gave that to you willingly or you killed him. Either way, I'm forced
Impressed,
to
right?
accept your help.
Do you, would you like help with your wounds?
If you can give some, I wouldn't mind.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I am gonna help. Look, I mean, of course I'm gonna help.
Of course! I mean, of course.
Absolutely. Mommy, I mean, Mommy.
Banned.
You have great snitties. I mean, shit.
To keep it in your eyes to get from a car.
Did I take your bit from you, Trent? Because I saw you go, damn it. I'm not sure.
It's the snitty still. Damn it. Oh my god.
I'm dropping all 60 in my hands.
That fix her up.
It definitely closes a lot. Now, Basil, you're able to kind of give a like continuous healing thanks to your blessing.
Hell yeah!
So the first like wave, immediately like there was still like a little bit of bleeding coming from some of them. The bleeding immediately stops, and a majority of the like tiny scrapes and bruises immediately go away. But as you just like kind of keep your hand like on her, slowly all of the burns fade away, all of the cuts slowly close until eventually she is at least physically healed. Like her physical body is healed, whether any exhaustion or mental tiredness still remains. She is at least physically healthy. And she just goes, "Thank you. That was very kind."
It is my absolute pleasure.
She like sits up a little bit, stretching, and goes, "So, what can I oh, the pleasure which the king would send liaisons from another plane towards my domain."
We heard about your issue with the abomination, and we have come to help.
That's. I am happy to hear that. Right. I am Amelia Salentrow. Who might all of you be?
I am Basil Shern, and
Motions to closest next. Probably.
I am Kenshi.
I am Sora.
And Zink goes, "Hi, Zink. You're very nice looking."
Pretty woman.
Pretty lady.
Pretty lady.
Pretty ladies.
I appreciate it. Well, I'm sure you had a bit of ease in your travel thanks to the scale. Would you like me to make you all some tea or something to drink?
That would be lovely.
Maybe.
oh, it's been so long. Some tea would be wonderful.
We would be delighted.
She gets off the couch and slithers towards a separate room. And eventually comes back out. Follow me, and leads you into this wide open room with dwarven style stone all across the walls, a massive stone table, and the chairs are this extremely fancy wood, and you sit down, and the cushion is the most comfortable chair cushion you've ever sat in. Puts cups in front of you, sets out several different bags of tea, and starts pouring, and like sets out several bags for you all to grab whichever bag of tea, and it has like a small description, like a name and a descriptor saying sweeter ones that maybe need sweetener but has a nice calming feeling and energetic feeling, like different things like that. You can take a bag. She pours hot water out of a kettle into all of your cups, as she makes a cup of herself. She goes, "Well, I'm happy for the help, but I don't know if you're able to defeat it, but I'd be grateful if you could. This thing is dangerous and not like any of the other abominations that have come my way."
Could you tell
How
us
is this
more?
one?
Yeah.
How is this one different?
Well, typically, when the abominations arrive, they're more flesh-colored than anything. I've done some experimenting on them myself after I've killed them. They seem to originate from being humanoid. Most of them are some form of other planar being. They are not from the Feywild. Some of them seem to have more of a scale-like texture on the inside, and some of them have more of a stone-like texture. They're all different. I can only assume whoever's making them is supplying it from people. And the one that came recently is different because from its look, it didn't seem like it was just one. Though it wasn't too much larger, as if it used several smaller creatures. It was one large monster. Larger than the others. It was like, it had 5 distinctive colors. Hold on. And she reaches into a side pouch around her waist, throws a bit of sand in the air, and as it begins to scatter, it immediately holds and spins. And as it spins, it creates a small illusion as she creates an illusory form. And you see this massive, like 5 different length legs around this massive multicolored bulb. And this bulb has different animal-like heads and features sticking out between all of it. There is the main colors in it. There's a red, blue, green, yellow, and pink.
Nothing humanoid about it.
Besides like the elongated legs, like it definitely seems like a culmination. Now, Eonkoth,
Yes.
you've been around the longest, so you would know the most people. I would like you to make me a history check.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Stirred.
A dirty 20. Surely
Dirty
I won't
20.
recognize any of the faces, right? Surely I won't.
Well, there's no face
Scratch
to
down.
recognize, but the colors are recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's multiple animal features. And you remember one distinct group of 5 of red, blue, green, yellow, and pink that loved morphing into different colors or different animals. These multicolored kobolds.
This guy's fucking dying, dude.
No.
My fucking kobolds thought.
The mega polymorphing kobolds.
Not the fucking kobolds, dude.
How'd they get here?
You
Who says they
bastard.
got here?
Oh no!
And you definitely can tell that the green one specifically has a... And what definitely tipped you off was the green colored section of the blob has a tiger head sticking out, and the green one loved tigers.
No!
I know the green one loves
Screw
tigers.
you.
This is fucked up.
Man.
So you recognize.
Yes, I do. Yonketh's eyes go grimaces. I just. They're my favorite kobolds.
Yonkath?
He's just like staring at the the polymorphing kobolds.
He says this, and Basil, you know who they are.
No.
It is. Yeah.
If Basil's not already sitting like nearby Yonkath, she comes over and like sits next to him and just kind of, just like for the both of us.
He's like mindlessly like patting her on the shoulder. Okay. I can't demean them. I don't want to fight them. But I have to. We have to.
You recognize these people.
Yes, kobolds, they're fantastic little folk. Always rambunctious, full of energy. Truly a pleasure to work with. The green. He like points at the tiger head. Is the green really likes tigers? And
Perhaps. Perhaps there's a way we could contain them. At least.
Do you know of anyone who could reverse it?
I could ship it off to fucking Bordak. This
That's
feels.
the only person I could think of that could possibly know anything about being able to revert this kind of damage.
You say Gorthadak?
Amelia says I, and Yonketh's head like whips around.
I've heard that name before.
Oh?
You have?
Yeah, in passing, Corvalt has mentioned his name.
Of course he has.
Positively or negatively? Before we go name dropping.
How does her demeanor seem upon mentioning him?
You assume that she doesn't really know Gorthadak all that much.
Okay.
By her demeanor, but she goes, I assume positive. I mean,
Okay.
Corvalt never really keeps anybody he doesn't like alive. So
Fair. Very fair.
he
Yes.
spoke fondly of him. I assume they were friends for a time, though Korthadek has not come back to the Feywild. I believe I questioned Korvold, and he said that Korthadak doesn't concern himself with other planes, and he agrees with that sentiment, as Korvold said he wouldn't care anything that happened on the prime material plane if it didn't affect the Feywild.
Forever forced to be pen pals.
It would... If he's strong enough to be friends of Korvold, would he be able to help? Would he be willing to at least think about coming here?
Either that or us bringing them to him. That's the only solution I can think of.
Can you contact him?
Do we have?
I have
So
a
I
thing
would
to
think-
contact
I think-
Grindadek, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like you two would probably have like an emergency contact.
Oh, we
can
do.
go
We've
through
used
planes.
it before.
Yeah.
Whenever
Like
we
it would make
needed at
sense
the
that because you
party.
guys are you guys have can just like send a message like, "Hey, fuck, shit's going on. Please help us."
I
and
pull
he's
out
just
my phone.
okay.
It's like a flip phone.
Yeah, it's a razor.
BlackBerry.
I'll call him up real quick.
It takes a moment before you hear a sound coming from the other side. What is it? I'm in the middle of experimenting with the weird amorphous blob creature that Eonkath sent my way, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes, actually, it's partially related to that. But how is that going so
Lovely.
far?
Oh, it's going swimmingly. Whatever mad motherfucker created this has fused body and soul in a way that was not meant to be fused.
Oh,
Souls are meant to be contained within their own special magical containment. They've ruined that containment and had the soul run rampant and free within the body itself, which has removed the soul's ability of agency from the body's entire primal instincts, which has
oh.
caused it to be rather aggressive. And if I want to try to undo this, I would have to delve into a section of soul magic I didn't think I would ever have to delve into, so I never expounded in that realm of research. But I don't have enough test subjects. I just have the one, and I don't exactly want to kill it.
I see. We actually have run into another abomination, actually, of some creatures that we knew, unfortunately.
We found the kobolds.
You
They're just
hear
like
that over?
in the background.
You found
The kobolds.
which of the kobolds? There's several kobold groups.
The multicolored ones.
The polymorphing ones.
The mega polymorphing kobolds.
Yes.
I noticed they had been absent for a while.
Well, we found them.
Unfortunately, yes.
I would ask, why? Do you know why these creatures are appearing?
Do you recall whenever there were some weird creatures appearing around there previously? Like around them?
Yeah, yes, that had caused monsters to move further up the ranking in this forest.
Yes, so, if I'm
You
not sure
found
if
some weird
Corazorn-
scientist man.
Yes, so that same man is apparently here and making more abominations that are causing disasters here. And now we're wrapped into a whole other predicament.
Basil gives him a short summary.
I would like for you to make me a persuasion check.
Oh my god!
Persuade.
Can I give advantage?
Yes, I will say you can give the help action. What do you say to give the help action? Do you talk about Corvolt?
Yeah.
You-
Like a fantastic thread, the needlework in his, and just like going over the the whole interaction. To be honest,
So you have advantage on this.
Yes. That is 29.
29.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You hear a long pause before you feel like a magical pulse from the device you're using. And then you hear behind you, I hate scientists. And you turn and see the massive 7-foot form of Gorthadak in the house.
Oh,
like
lovely.
carpet.
You see Amelia is just like kind of sitting there, feeling the intense and magical energy coming off Gorthadak, and just kind of, hey, it's very pleasure to meet you, Sir Gorthadak. Corvolt has spoken highly of you. Don't feel the need to scare yourself into flattery. I'm here to fix whatever problem is being caused here.
Oh.
And she just kind of sighs a little bit of relief. And Gorthadak just like finds a seat at this table.
Welcome.
Corvolt is going to owe me one.
We were coming over here to take care of the abomination as a favor to them. Already.
So did you? Was it just a favor to him, or was it to in front of the court?
It was in front of the court because the Sun Court asked us to come to the Dragon Court, and
He
to
did
help
that
deal
whole
with
spiel
that.
where he pretended he was a low ranking in the court, and then revealed that he was actually the king, didn't he?
Correct.
Indeed.
Of course he did. He really loves that bit. All right. Well, I would love to continue my reversal research. However, I do not have the subjects capable to properly do the reversing.
Well, what
And
would you require then?
More bodies. Which immediately goes, I have a few. You do. They came to my home and attacked me, and so I dealt with them.
Stole their bodies?
Well, I tried to destroy them, but they don't act like normal corpses.
Mhm.
I have to keep going in to destroy them. They keep waking back up.
A horrifying concept.
Indeed.
Of course. You know, I'm almost half impressed at the sheer horrificness that this scientist is capable of, which is all the more reason why I want them to be obliterated.
I'm surprised you came here to begin with. You seemed pretty adamant about staying in the other plane.
I'm only here because some jackass is malforming people from our plane. So technically, it's my problem now.
That is fair.
Show me to these others, if you'd be so kind, Miss Amelia. Miss Amelia. And he stands up and she slowly brings you all through different sections of the house until it goes into this large room that has this massive continual force cage that she can, as she goes forward, she's able to reach your hand forward. You see like 5 or 6 of these massive monsters in this huge cage. She opens up a box. Immediately a fleshy spike juts out through it, and Gorthadak just grabs the spike and it begins to immediately wither into rotting flesh, and he grabs it and throws it back into the cage, and Amelia closes the cage back and goes, "They're extra feisty than normal." Gorthadak just kind of circles around, studying. Right. Here's my plan. I have learned they don't need air to breathe. So, reaches into his cloak, pulls out this like black cloth, walks over and hands it to Basil. That shall be your transporting device for this monster.
Oh? And what is this?
Set it on the ground and flatten it out.
I do a set, kneel down,
You,
press it down.
you take, and it's like a folded piece of cloth. So you like unfold it, unfurl it out, lay it on the ground, and it's like a solid, like pitch black piece of cloth. And as it lays on the ground, you flatten it out, and then as you're like laying on it, like putting your hands on it to flatten it, suddenly it goes from underneath you and you fall in.
Oh.
Yeah. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall into a portable hole. Oh.
Gorthadak just lets this happen? What the fuck?
He was looking and studying the creatures, and he goes, "Shit, sorry."
Watch out, it's a portable hole.
you can see out, but the rest of you can't see in. So Basil almost just disappears into a void, and he goes, "Don't worry, she's fine. It's a portable hole."
Okay, good.
Just casually see her spitting down there.
No, so a portable hole is a separate item. So it's essentially, I can't remember the exact dimensions.
10 foot.
Yeah. It's a 10 by 10 foot, essentially, room.
Okay.
That you
I
fall
literally
into.
just fall and hurt myself.
Yes.
Ow.
Is she able to get out?
If she can climb up 10 feet, yes. Also, she can hear what we're saying, but we cannot hear if she says anything. From the inside, you can see out, and you can hear out, but from the outside, you cannot see or hear in.
Very interesting.
I will.
I'll try to come
get
out.
out.
I'll be already trying to get out.
Yeah, you all see, like, the fingers, like, clasp on the edge, like, just sticking out of this void space, so you all are quickly able to pull her back out. And you, like, Gorthadak leans down and just, like, goes as if he's pinching for the corner, and it immediately turns back into a cloth. And he, like, very swiftly flicks it in a way that it goes up in half, steps forward in half again, and then one more time across, so it's perfectly laying over his arm, folded 3 times, and hands it back over. Goes, "For you."
All
But the
right.
motherfucker told a fitted sheet.
So this is for getting the
Transporting the
kobolds.
creature. Yes. I will be here experimenting on these lot. Unfortunately, loss is needed in the way of science. But considering they have died and returned due to whatever experimentation has gone between soul and flesh, they may be far more resilient than I assumed.
I mean,
I haven't attempted to kill it, just in case, the one back home, but maybe considering they can withstand death, I can push this envelope a little farther. And you see, like, a glint in his eye of, like, excitement, as this is territory he knows existed, but he never stepped into it. And now he's like, now I get to do the fun part of research, the trials. I'm done with theory crafting. It's time to see if the theories are right.
Time to test the hypotheses.
Yeah. And he goes, however you plan to get it in the hole, whether it be by surprise or beating it down until it's unconscious and shoving it in.
well, all the... Will they be alright? I mean, you say they won't die, so I assume that they'll be okay if they're even able to be brought back from this form that they're in.
Well, Amelia stated that she has killed these before, yet I can tell that the souls are still fully bound to the flesh. So it's possible that the only way they can die is if their flesh is completely gone, by complete obliteration.
We did witness such a thing earlier.
You did? How did it get obliterated?
Our mutual friend, the Dragon King.
He got pissed.
Precisely.
Well,
Like mildly annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
well then. But it's best as you start figuring out your plan. We will end the session there.
Thank you. I'm going the
Yeah.
fuck to sleep. Good night, everyone.
Good
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Man. Gosh,
Damn.
that was crazy. That was
Yeah, I glanced down at the
fun.
time and I was like, oh shit, it's a little later than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Also, you want to see funny video? We can do this after stream is wrapped up.
Yeah, so everyone can say goodbye. Goodbye to stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
stream. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye.
Wowie.